folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Slay the Spire. I have not played this in quite some time. I think it's been a couple of weeks since I personally played it. I'm not entirely sure, but of course I had played a bunch and pre-recorded some videos, so hopefully if I do this right, there won't even be a gap. This is the first time I have played since they added this daily climb over here. I have not touched this one bit. So as far as I can understand, the daily climb is probably like a fixed seed or something like that, so everyone's going to get exactly the same sort of RNG, and then you can compare scores. Now, there's a bunch of ways that you can maximize your actual score points. I don't know if I'm going to care about doing that, but I do like the idea of playing a consistent daily climb over here. So this is my daily climb for March the 2nd. So there you go, March the 2nd, time left, Ironclad. Oh, okay. Modifiers, diverse. Start with 2 cards from another class. Uncertain future. The map shows only question marks. Oh, so you can't plan your route, really, which removes a lot of the interesting strategy, okay. Binary. Card rewards only contain 2 cards, and the merchant prices are increased by 25%. Wow! Actually, this is going to be a lot of RNG, I guess, in the sense that we're not going to know what our route provides for us, and we're going to get fewer card choices, so we're going to be really reliant on what that is. But I guess everyone's in the same boat. Time for a challenge! I got 2 bouncing flasks. Oh, I got to turn that off, otherwise it's going to be spamming my Twitch chat over here. I got 2 bouncing flasks. I wonder if that part is random or not. Well, I guess it probably is random, but everyone got the same or something. I don't know. That's interesting, because we're not going to have any poison synergy. And it is indeed all question marks. And that is the big slime over here. So when he splits, we're going to lose our poison stacks, which is going to be kind of frustrating, since especially I don't think we can get the specimen relic as an Ironclad. This is all very bizarre. So, I mean, as far as I know, you get exactly the same number of nodes regardless of the path you take, because I think it's like, this is a line, this is a line, this is a line. They like visually shake it up, but I think you end up with about the same number of nodes regardless of what you do, so I guess I'll start here. I don't know, I wonder if people are more likely to start left, right, or center. So this guy can buff his strength over time. I think it's a great idea to start with our bouncing flask over here, since he's got nothing going on at all, and then we'll strike him. And, you know, be nice to minimize how much damage. Of course, we're playing the Ironclad, so we've got a little bit of extra space there. I will go ahead and bouncing flask a second time, so he's on a pretty good countdown. We could, at this point, like, accept the 6, because we will regain that, and it's possible we can just kill him next turn. So, I mean, he's going to be brought down quite a bit. Yeah, you know what? I think what we'll just do is we'll just strike him. We'll accept the fact that we get hit. Here's our modifiers. I know it's, like, partially covered by the Twitch icon. I should go into, like, my... I don't think there's an option in-game to change it. It's something in the text file to enable and disable this stuff. So, I mean, he's clearly dead. So, hooray! Heal back to full. Get some gold. So we get to choose between Warcry and Clash. I mean, you get the manipulation from Warcry, which is nice. A Clash is really... It's probably fine? Depends, like... There's pros and cons. I'll go to Clash for some early attack. I don't know, it's fine. Alright, Draw Worm. He also does buffy things. I think we'll start with the double block over here. And do that. Maybe buy a little time for a poison card. Like, we've got a weirdly... You know, I just realized, we have a weirdly, like, defensible kind of deck. Maybe I should have gone with the Warcry instead. Because we can play it a little bit like you might do on some of the silent decks, where you just kind of defend, let your poison tick away. And, of course, we can do, like, armor things, right? Armor up, body slam kind of stuff. Although, if the prices in the shops are higher and we have less item choices, it starts to be kind of painful. Bouncing Flask is the only skill in my hand. I have no defense, so we'll Bouncing Flask over here, which then enables me to Clash, which means we've got lethal. Okay. So far, so good. Battle Trance. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Definitely. Dual Slimes, are they going to both start attacking or not attacking? They both start attacking, so what we probably want to do is I think I'll just double tap the small one and do a single defend. Again, we still have the health gain as an option here, and we've got the Ancient Potion over here, but it's going to be okay. So we take a little bit, Like, I didn't want to take 7 so that I can get away without taking anything here. I guess I'll start with the Battle Trance. Unlikely to get off the Clash here. I will do at least a single defend. I suppose if I double defend, then I take nothing and I could Clash. I was going to try to Bash to drop some Vulnerable, but I think that's probably actually better. There you go, and almost certainly we kill him next turn. As long as we draw 2 strikes, we're going to be okay. He's going to give us another wound, but that shouldn't matter. Well, we might get reshuffled the wounds. So that's 9 damage. Yeah, I mean, we've got it anyway. Okay, good stuff. What are you going to give me here? A weak potion? Another body slam? Gain 5 block if this card is exhausted, gain 2 energy. I mean, we don't have anything to really exhaust other cards right now. Body Slam is really good if you can build up the block kind of tech. But we're really reliant on probably having, like, Barricade or something. I think we just skip this. Since we're going to have very little control over the kind of stuff that we get here. Apparently we're picking a lot of the regular fight ones. Now, this, I guess I got to remember that this daily challenge is not in an Ascension mode, and that's mostly what I've been playing so far. I think I'll defend and just Bouncing Flask over here. Just start taking away some poison. If it spreads it out, fine. If it doesn't, fine. We're going to try to apply a little bit more damage. Obviously, this guy's going to die. When either one of these dies, we do get a vulnerable status, so it sort of sucks if they die at the same time. On the other hand, I would rather not get hit by this guy. There's not really any way for me to trigger the Clash without playing the Battle Trance, so I guess we'll do that first. I could just wail on this guy to make lethal, I suppose. Well, tell you what, I think I'm going to Bouncing Flask. We'll see exactly what it does. Yeah, so I could defend to stop that, but I could just kill him. It's going to make me vulnerable. Like, I could defend and still have some extra stuff. You know what? I actually will just defend. That's fine. Screw it. Just make sure he dies. Like, I was thinking a few different ways to maybe optimize around whatever happens with this guy. I mean, he's going to grow, and he's going to start dealing more damage, and he's probably attacking this turn. Yeah, for 13. Alright, again, we'll Battle Trance first. That's going to be okay. I can't kill him. So, I'll drop both Defends, which will at least enable the Clash. I can get him. I could get so close, but only... Could I have just killed him? Could I, though? Maybe. I might have missed lethal there, but it's fine. I don't go for time-based victories. And I mean, we're not going to, like... We're not going to, lose hit points in this fight, and that's the thing that matters. A second Battle Trance is kind of redundant, because you can't really play them back-to-back. So, I guess I'll grab the Spot Weakness. I don't remember what you get when you upgrade this. Is it just 4 cards? It might be something like that, which I'm not sure it makes a huge difference. I'll grab the Spot Weakness. We'll get the Strength boost. We do have the Strength... Is this the Strength Potion? It is. Alright, we got a Slaver over here. He does start by attacking on turn 1. I think we might actually accept the fact that we take a little bit of damage here, because it'd be nice to Bouncing Flask and then defend. That won't soak all the damage. I'm wondering if I should use a potion now, in case I get another one as a reward. I think I'll go ahead and use weak over here. So we'll take 4 here, which still means we can full heal if we don't take anything much more. Yeah, you're just going to go and debuff and stuff right here. Yeah, we're not going to be able to clash this turn. I think probably Bash Strike is the best way to shorten a fight. We might actually just be able to kill him next turn. I mean, the poison would also be good, but we only have to do 7 damage next turn. Oh, we're entangled is what he does! Oh, so I can't actually hit him. Okay, well, tell you what, we'll just do that. We'll gain some strength. We'll take no damage. I mean, he's going to debuff me as well. He's going to die to poison next turn. Oh, it makes me vulnerable, but that's okay. Yeah, we don't take any real damage. Or he doesn't die next turn. There we go. Off by 1 error. Tell I'm a programmer. Clothesline's kind of expensive. We don't have any energy boosters right now. Shockwave. That is a lot of weak and vulnerable. It really is a lot. I mean, 3 stacks of each. You know what? I'm going to grab it. I'm not convinced it's the smartest move, but I'm going to do it. We're full hit points, so I guess we're smithing. So the question is, so if we upgrade that, yeah, 4 cards. Spot weakness gets an extra strength, which ain't bad. This is still expensive. It is like, you're going to be weak and vulnerable for the rest of the fight, and it's kind of pricey, so I kind of feel like if we're going to cast this, it has to be really worthwhile, and all of a sudden it becomes incredibly worthwhile. Like, the extra bounce from the Poison Flask is pretty good, but we don't really have any ways to maximize the poison. The extra vulnerable on Bash actually makes Bash fairly valuable, but I think what we're going to do, if I took the Shockwave, I'm going to commit to, like, making the Shockwave useful, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, let's go through some more random spots. Hey! Oh, You know, Regret's probably okay. Let's grab a relic. Tiny chest. Gold, 10% more likely to find treasure in question mark rooms. Now, do these all count as question mark rooms? Like, real question mark rooms? Or are they just hidden? I will buy a potion. Sure. Hey, strength potion. Because this might work out. I mean, if you get the thing where, like, regular enemies can't be encountered... I don't think so. I don't think it's... They're not regular question mark rooms. I think this was the guaranteed treasure chest. It's just showing everything on the map as question marks. Gremlin Horn, whenever an enemy dies, gain energy and draw a card. I hardly ever remember to, like, combo off that. I'm pretty bad at it. So, clearly we're going to do another upgrade here. Clash is just more damage. It's just not much damage. I don't even know if we need the strength booster as much with the flasks, but maybe. I mean, we're going to cast Battle Trance all the time, so having it be 4 cards is pretty good, but does it really make that much of a difference? We might actually get rid of Bash if we've got another, like, strength. Like, we have another big vulnerability gainer. I really don't like upgrading the strikes, but that is a lot. I think I might just increase the spot weakness. And we'll see if we can do other strengthy kind of things. Maybe get some double strikes or something like that. I don't know. Hello, Goblin Knob! So you're going to punish me for casting skills and things. That being said, Shockwave on the first turn is pretty good. Plus, it gets that out of your deck. Like, it's self-cleaning. I may as well Battle Trance over here. Regret is going to hurt. Let's lose HP, so I can't avoid it. But, I mean, he's vulnerable now, so I'll strike him for 9. And, yeah, mostly just try to hammer him pretty hard. As much as possible. I could have even bust my strength for this fight. Maybe. This is going to buff his strength if I cast Spot Weakness, but I think it's worthwhile. I actually think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drink one of these strength potions, and I'm just going to start wailing on him. Try to take him out. We may not be able to kill him next turn. It's possible we could with a certain type of draw with Clash or something. Most likely we won't. That is a lot of damage. So I don't want to boost his strength more than I have. Man. So close. If I drank the strength potion, I actually could have killed him. I made a mistake. So I'll do that. So I'll take 3 less with the block. It's not great. We may have to do a rest before the boss, but hopefully we can avoid it. If we get more successful, like, normal fights. But yeah, I could have killed him if I'd done that differently. Pantograph! At the start of boss combats, heal 25 hit points. Between that and our starting relic, we may never have to rest. Wild Strike shuffles wounds. Yeah, I'm not really interested. Shrug It Off is sort of an anti-combo with our Battle Trance. I mean, it's a great card, but with Battle Trance, like, doesn't really work out too well. The wound doesn't hurt us as much if we've got the extra draw from the Battle Trance, but we don't have any wound synergy. I think I'm just going to skip that. I gotta say, though, Wild Strike does a butt-ton of damage. Hey, we get the Thief. So mostly a bunch of attacks and stuff, and that's fine. I will Spot Weakness first. Now, I would love to Shockwave, but I really want to avoid taking any damage in this fight if I can, although we are on a bit of a timer with this guy, just because that way I can, you know, heal as much as possible. How far are we from the boss? Yeah, a few steps. Although, right now, we'd overheal just walking into the boss, so it might not be so bad. There's a Regret again. And, yeah, the thing is, the Bouncing Flask is really anti-comboed with our strength. They're not anti-comboed, but it doesn't get boosted by our strength. I think we might remove the flasks. If we do run into a shop, assuming the removal prices don't go up in either, I think what we're going to do is we are going to remove the Bouncing Flask, since we do have so much strength tech. Sword Boomerang. I believe will, in fact, combo with our strength. So we're going to do that. You are still not a shop. I'm going to start with the attack. We got a regret over here, so I'm actually thinking I'm not going to battle trance. Just to minimize how much self-damage I take here. And he's going to debuff me, I think, with vulnerability. Oh, no, he just weakened me. So I'll do a little less damage, but that's okay. I'll Shockwave, defend, clash. So I'll still take some damage, which isn't ideal in this fight. Because again, I would like to gain a little bit more from my burning blood. We probably have vulnerable here. Or vulnerable. Lethal is what I meant to say. Not sure that we do, though. There it is. I'm like, hold on. There's got to be a way. What's that one? Vintage. Oh, yeah. Energy potion. That's not bad. Heavy blade for the triple strength. Now, we need is a card that lets us double our strength and whatnot. Regal pillow. Heal an additional 15 HP when you rest. Well, the game really wants us to, like, heal as much as possible. So we're going to be up at 75 just by starting the boss fight. So we're clearly going to smith over here. Heavy blade. Strength affects it 5 times. I think that's what we do for, like, murder, death, kill stuff. Alright, let's do this. Hello! So we're going to try to time some kills if we can. You are starting with attack, so we'll do this to gain some strength right away. I am going to go ahead and also drink this, and you're going to be debuffing me, right? So let's gain the Ancient Potion. Energy, I don't... Okay, obviously we'll full heal after this fight. I think it actually will be a good idea. I'm not going to defend, but I'm just going to strike him a bunch more. We'll see if we can time a really good break on this guy. And at this point, we're probably going to avoid putting any poison on him because it wouldn't really help us too much. Heavy Blade. So yeah, you don't do anything this turn except give me -1 draw. $44 damage. Obviously, we'll force a transformation. I mean, I think we just go for it. Oh yeah, and he's vulnerable as well. Jesus. He's going to split into 2 6 HP forms. And then we'll just tap. Alright, well that worked out pretty well. Yeah, I think we remove the bouncing flasks. Kill. Done. Regen potion. Impervious... Oh, there's... Oh my god, what a choice! Oh, what a choice. Now, I wonder if this was designed intentionally like this. I think we have to go limit break. I gotta say, Impervious... Even if you're not doing a block-based thing, can just time out so well. But we have to go limit break here. Big strength gain. Yeah, we're going to take out the poison stuff when we can. Velvet Choker. We might not need to play more than 6 cards in a turn, but it's often so bad. I think we'll grab the Cursed Key. Is probably okay. I wonder if Question Card would give us 4 or would give us 3, depending on how the math works out for those things. I think I'll just grab the Cursed Key. It'll give us more things to remove from our deck, and we haven't run into a single shop yet, which is kind of annoying. We've got plenty of money. I guess whenever we do hit one, we're going to have tons of cash. So again, as far as I know, that's the guy... Is that the guy with 2 little prisms on the side that, like, steals your shit? I think so. As far as I know, like, it's not going to make any kind of difference for, like, length. We went left, let's go right this time. And the first fight will always be, like, a normal fight. This would be a good one for, like, my random sword strike, but I guess we don't have that. I guess I'll battle trance. We do have the extra energy, which is good. Now, I could knock one of these guys out of the sky. I could also start the bouncing flask. I don't know if I'll rush the knocking them out of the sky quite yet, because, well, that is going to be 10 damage. As I say, this guy's going to boost the strength, so it'll be a little important there. If we can get some poison ticking. It's not like we have any strength yet. But no, I will. In fact, there's a good chance we're just going to be able to, like, knock someone out of the sky every single time. Suppose I could have Bouncing Flask defended, and that would have opened up the clash. I don't know. So this guy's going to get a strength boost, so we'll probably want to stun him, because he'll probably do... Oh, he's going to do a single attack, so the strength boost doesn't mean as much. This is going to work out fairly okay. Let's spot weakness here. And I will Sword Boomerang. It's random, but not too shabby. I can't actually hit you twice to knock you out of there, unfortunately. So I think he'll defend, strike. I'm gonna hit this guy, actually. Because he's the guy with the bonus strength. There's gonna be, like, no shops in here somehow, but I don't think... Well, no, there must be shops, because everything's more expensive in the shops. Guess we don't need to hit as many of them. Now, they do take less damage. Well, I'm gonna Shockwave. It'll do 25. It'll be enough to kill him. Bam. And we get a point back because we killed someone. I keep forgetting that. Again, like, that'll always be the thing. Sure, you know what? You're not hitting me this turn. We'll just limit break. Do that. Did this fight go on 5 rounds? I think it might have. I don't think I expected it to quite be this bad. Might have been nice to regen. Sword Boomerang. We still have lots of strikes, but Perfected Strike's pretty expensive. We're not looking to necessarily add more. I think Cleave, this is Cleave Plus, it's already upgraded. I think it's going to be nice. It doesn't necessarily stack better with Strength, but it's okay. Oh, an event. I mean, healing's nice so that we can do more upgrades. There are some cards that would be really potentially nice to add to our deck, though. Like being able to just choose. I don't want our deck to get too big, but I think I'm going to read, and we're going to look for something like Twin Strike wouldn't be too shabby. I mean, we could go for another Spot Weakness. I remember playing attack this turn. We could get an Armaments and then upgrade it. A second Clash does actually help the clashes go on more often. Ethereal is interesting. If it's in your hand at the end of this turn, it is exhausted. So as long as you play it, it sticks around. That's a lot of blocking. Sword Boomerang, with our strength bonuses, Sword Boomerang might be better than Twin Strike. I mean, Pummel does exhaust. And damage twice. Yeah, I mean, it's random. Pummel exhausts itself, so if you don't get it at the right time, it sucks. We can get a second Heavy Blade. How about we just get Inflame? I think we get Inflame. It's a power, and we will be trying to combine with more stuff that works out that way later on. Hello, Mr. Chosen, so you're going to Hex me. Wow, this is a not very good opening hand. I'm going to drink my regen potion. Especially with the regret there. You got a fair amount of hit points. I think we'll last at least 5 rounds. You got the big cleave coming in here. Big cleaver, I suppose I should say. Yes, we will inflame. Now, we don't have much in the way of strength yet. Man, I think we defend and either Bouncing Flask, which is a lot of damage over a few rounds, which is going to last. It'd be nice to also vulnerable him, but we're going to get another card that can vulnerable him. So I will defend Bouncing Flask. I think I'm also going to weaken him. That's too much damage. Although we will be drawing a card that weakens, but it also means we don't have to save the weaken potion as much. And that did prevent a fair amount of damage over there. Okay, so now you're going to Hex me. So now I get the Spot Weakness, so it's not helpful. And this Limit Break exhausts itself. When we upgrade it, I guess it's still exhaust, but it's triple, right? I don't remember. Well, I mean, yeah. I could Spot Weakness and then Clash, but Sword Boomerang will in fact do more. At least he's not hitting me this turn, which is good. 2 rounds left on that. I'll have to decide if we're going to kill him next turn or not, depending on if we think we can block all the damage. He's only doing 9. And he's still weakened. He's not vulnerable anymore. Yeah, but we can't block all of that, so it'd be better to kill him if we could. We have to do 22 damage. So that's 14. That's an extra 9, which sounds like 23 to me. So it sounds like we've got lethal if we do that, without needing to shockwave. Oh, that's actually slightly more damage because I forget, like, our strength modifiers and stuff. Die. Okay. So we had one more turn of that left, but I think that was alright. We're not going to Perfected Strike. Infernal Blade is just too fun to not have. So I'm going to take it. It may or may not combo with our stuff, but it's okay. We're going to confuse with random costs over here. I will start by Poisoning Strike. I guess I'll defend to activate the Clash, which will do more damage than the second strike. Done and done. Where's the shops? I need to remove these poisons. So the Shockwave has exactly the same cost as before, and I think is worth dropping. The free defend is certainly nice, and then I guess we strike you. Alright. And we don't play our overpriced sword boomerang. Well, I will spot weakness to get a strength boost. You're already vulnerable. So I was gonna say, like, we could bash, but I'm actually thinking about the defend. Like, the thing is, we know we cleave. You're already vulnerable, so we know we strike. It sucks to, like, not spend all of it, but I think the right play here is actually to defend. And then end turn. We may have lethal next turn regardless. Most of it will depend on what their costs are. Oh, and he did make us a vulnerable here, so maybe I should have gone for more attack. Bruh. This is very inconvenient. So we need to do 24 damage to kill him, and I don't think there's any way to do that. Limit break or not. Ah, that sucks. I think we defend, limit break, strike. And that will do 15. And that will do an extra 9, which actually that sounds like 20. Oh, but I can't cast both! Okay, if I limit break... Well, limit break strike is going to happen regardless. 21. And then a little defend, and that's that. Poop! If I had bashed him that time, then he'd be dead now. Well, he's dead next turn, at least. I mean, regardless. Oh, let's just use the heavy blade, see what we get. Get the free pummel. Yeah. Neat. Boom, boom, boom. Anger is kind of cool. I think I'm just going to grab an extra clash, though. Just encourage having more attacks in our hand. Unlike the one that you get from the Silent, they do work fine with each other. I mean, this does lower the chance of picking up, like, more of our strength tech, but I'm going to do that. I might not keep grabbing these, because I do have the energy booster, so it's a little less valuable. What is this one? Explosive Potion. You're the self-buffing one. I mean, you'll self-buff yourself as well, but this is the harder timer, probably. Well, we start with the Inflame. I'm also going to play the Inferno Blade for a free skill. Okay. I think I'm going to take this guy out first. First of all, he's a lot smaller. It's going to be easier to burn through him. So it looks to me like we Heavy Blade, and then Clash for the kill. Boom. And then we do get an energy and get to draw a card for an extra strike. Excellent. Okay. I might have been able to work things differently with the Explosive Potion, but at the same time, we can just save that. So you've weakened me, you've got some strength, you're going to hit me with some stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and Shockwave right now. It's perfectly fine to do that. Sword Boomerang, Strike, done. Alright, yeah, this is going to be okay. He's going to start hitting me pretty hard now. I don't think the Hex is going to be a problem. We'll start with the Limit Break does combo badly with the, the Battle Trance does combo badly with the Regret. Do I just want to play what's in my hand? I mean, I don't have any defenses. I don't really have any strength for this. I suppose I could just bash Bouncing Flask, end. But no, I think we Battle Trance here. Spot Weakness. I will Limit Break. And I'm going to bash. I mean, you're already roll 22. You're going to hit me for a lot, but we can probably just kill you next turn. We've got 12 strength. You're vulnerable for 1,000,000 years. We've got the Explosive Potion. Hopefully we can get a Rest Site. Wow, that's a lot of days. And not a lot of me killing you. And the Explosive's not enough for it, so... Damn! I mean, it's only another 4, thank goodness. And we do get a turbo rest over here with the Regal Pillow. There we go. Take 27 from a freaking unupgraded strike. Fire Potion. Burning Pact. Rampage. I love Rampage. But I don't think this is the kind of deck for it, to be honest. It's a little too big to maximize this, and it's just going to make it harder to get our various strength tech going on. I'm just going to stick to the right, because unless I'm misunderstanding, there's... Ooh. Yes, we will upgrade a card. Thank you. Be nice to... We've got to thin this deck. Bouncing Flat... I mean, at this point, the strength and defense are better than the Bouncing Flask. This is so weird and broken. If I do this, you become completely free, and I think that becomes great. Oh, Limit Break is not the triple. I was thinking of the poison one. This just becomes non-exhausted. So yes, obviously we upgrade you, so we can keep limit breaking over and over. And then, yeah, we really gotta thin out this goddamn deck. I'm gonna take a rest here, because we kind of need it. And we've got a few more encounters before we get to the boss, and we get a free 25-point heal. Yeah, I'm fairly happy with this. So we got explosives, we got fire potion. This guy's got a bunch of armor. Spot weakness, shockwave, defend. Done. We spent all our energy, and this way we only take the one from regret. I am happy I healed. I don't know if this is counting as an elite fight or not. So I think we kill the guy in the back first. Well, okay, we're gonna inflame. Limit break. Wow. Hold on. Seriously? That's guys, that's a little bit of damage. So we're gonna hit for 111. We're gonna get extra points from that too. Oh no, it screwed up my clash. I should have clashed this one first. He'd be dead. He'd be dead, but I can't because of the stupid bouncing. God damn it. I mean, I suppose I could double potion here to avoid taking 6. Ah! Damn it. Here, let's see what a random attack is. We'll body slam. And I love it. We still body slam for a ton of damage, like 18, because of our base strength. I think we do take the war cry, because we actually are going to dig for some stuff, and we still have a curse in our hands and everything. Oh yeah, I get an extra curse because of the key over here. Although, that's really annoying, because the ordering of things, we could have avoided that curse, but there was no real way of doing that. I guess we'll avoid a curse in Act 3 with this, which will be nice. Boom. Boom. Actually, I should have Bouncing Flask first to see where the damage is going. This guy fills your deck with wounds, and I really hate his face. I did Bouncing Flask first. I was thinking, like, no, I played an attack first. I didn't play an attack. I played a strength booster first. So I can't clash because of that stupid thing. And I've got another curse in my hand, or in my deck as well, so it's going to be that much harder. I know he's got more poison, but I don't like the fact he loads my decks up with wounds. And it makes my clashes unplayable. Limit break. Cleave. Pain is just what? While in hand, lose 1 HP when other cards are played. Yeah, that's rude. At least you're dead. And I can't get another kill. Actually, that's not true. And then we get another energy, so we can do this, although the pain keeps hitting us. Alright. To the pain. Yeah, where's our shops? We have so many cards to remove. Ow. We're gonna have to heal again. We just freaking healed. There's our war cry and everything. That would have been nice earlier. Frozen Egg. When you add a power to your deck, it's upgraded. It's already upgraded here. Deals bonus damage. I think we get the Twin Strike, though, because I think it's worth grabbing. It does thicken our deck a little. We need to remove, like, 1,000,000 cards. It's about time we saw you. Even the card removal is more expensive. Alright, what do we got here? When you play a power, a random card in your card costs 0. You dig for loot at rest sites. Whenever you apply vulnerable, also apply 1 weak. We don't really need that, because we're really applying like a giant stack of each. Whenever you play 5 cards in a single turn, that's not really our thing. Bandage up is very nice. It would be nice to get some armaments, but right now it's like, our deck is so fucking big. Honestly, corruption might not be the worst thing in the universe. We play this, then all of a sudden our poisons... Although, ooh, that would screw up our strength gaining combo, so no. So the question becomes, what's the thing we need to remove? And clearly the thing we need to remove is a curse. I'd say pain is a lot worse than regret. This deck, though. Yeah, I don't want more loot. I don't need the champion's belt. Mummified hand, we don't have that many powers, so that's not much of a thing. I think I'm going to grab the bandage up just because it's, like, pretty good extra health gain. It means, you know, one turn in combat, you're going to draw 1 fewer cards, but in exchange, you're going to heal a little bit more, and I think that's okay. The armaments is tempting. Especially, like, but I'm gonna... no, I'm just going. God! Damn it! We clearly have to rest. Get the Regal Pillow, which is good. And yeah, so we're down 15. Depending on how these go, we might be, like, well above or well below our cap. Well, we're clearly gonna inflame. I'd like to enable the clash, so we'll see. Put on top of your draw pile. So, I mean, the order doesn't really matter, so I'll put the strike back. That way I can bouncing flask. Boom, boom. Okay. And yeah, he gets his armor from, like, multiple attack things, but we're mostly going to hit him hard, so I think it's going to be mostly okay. He's going to hit many times here. First, we will Battle Trance. Friendly Fire. Exhaust a card in your hand. Deal 6 damage for each exhausted card. Oh, exhaust your hand! Does it do it as a single attack? Because that might be okay. I don't know. We're gonna have to limit break. It's weird how it does that sound sometimes. So if I do this, I'm not going to defend. But we might... 8 damage, so it's going to be a lot of strikes. But it's all... Okay. Sort of all 1 attack, maybe, and then it triggered a lot of armor gain. That was weird timing, but he's dead, so that's good. It's like, I really was not sure how it was going to interact with this punk. I think I'm going to grab another Warcry. Although I do like the headbutt for some of the manipulation, but I think the Warcry... while it's negative card, like, efficiency, works well with this. Inflame. Obviously, we want that. We're going to Warcry. We're going to see if we can activate both clashes here. And we will, one way or another. I guess I'll put the strike back on top for now. I mean, obviously, we're going to, you know, have excess mana. We'll do this first to see how it hits. I mean, this guy does the most damage, but this guy's healing I always hate. So I'm just going to focus on taking out the Mystic. He also boosts strength and stuff like that and makes my life annoying. Explosive Potion doesn't help us yet, so let's just do that. Take a bunch of damage. Ow, ow. We do heal automatically for the boss. We might be able to go and fit in a, just an upgrade. I guess we were going to be able to dump our hand. So I'm going to kill him with this... Oh, that's annoying. Kill him with the strike, and then I can Bouncing Flask all here. We need 1 charge of Bouncing Flask to go on this guy. If it fails... Like, he might be strength buffing or it might be healing. It's the same symbol on this guy. I think I'm going to have to go for, like, the guaranteed kill. Oh, yeah, we get the +1 energy. God, I never remember the Gremlin Horn. There we go. Load you up with poison effects. Excellent. So you're going to armor yourself up. And then you'll probably attack me. I don't think you armor twice in a row. So usually, I don't know. We got the heavy blade. It's not quite enough, but it's pretty darn close. You're not vulnerable. If I make you vulnerable first, any chance that's lethal? Not with the armor up. I think I'm going to hit you with it anyway. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to not take bonus damage. There, die. Because the poison, you were still going to have 1 hit point, right? He was at 9 with 8 poison stacks? I hope I read that right. Pommel Strike is nice, but we don't necessarily need the extra draw. Because we've got some things for that, although our deck's a little thick, but... So, I'm not going to heal, because I won't need to. I'll be full. This is 4 times. I think that's what we do. Although Inflame can get us up to a 3 base strength from that. Like, the extra strike really combos well with a lot of pro strength. I still like the idea of upgrading the Infernal Blade, because it gets cheaper. A little more heal from that ain't too shabby. Draw 2 cards, then all of a sudden you get card efficiency from that. I think I'm going to go and upgrade the Inflame. I had grabbed the Armaments, so I guess I could have upgraded that. Alright, hello dudes. You got the artifact, and that will annoy us a little bit with our debuffs, but not too badly. You're not attacking this turn, so I mean, we'll bash. We'll soak one of those, I guess, and I guess we'll just Heavy Blade, because whatever, and that's our turn. So he's going to summon his 2 dudes who will steal cards from me when they spawn, or is that at the first action? I guess that their first action is to steal some stuff from me. Okay. And of course we get a Regret at the same time as Battle Trance, because it's always going to happen, but I think that's going to be okay. I think I'm going to drop a Bouncing Flask here. Well, okay, I'm going to Battle Trance regardless. I think with Bouncing Flask, Shockwave. And that's just that. Done. We'll take some damage from Regret. Oh, you stole my Limit Break, you bastard! Oh, you stole my poison. That's great! Okay, so we have to kill this guy to get our Limit Break back. And it does return to your hand when it happens. So I'm going to spot Vulnerability, so we'll get bonus to our attack here. I will Warcry. Dropping the Defend. Well, I guess I should have Sword Boomeranged first, in a sense. You're vulnerable. 15! Cast Limit Break. Boom. Done. Excellent. Alright, I'm feeling pretty okay about this. I might still kill the little guy here, just to reduce the source of incoming damage. On the other hand, you could just focus directly on the boss. Alright, let's get rid of the Inflame. I mean, it's a good buff, plus, you know, get it out of things. We will Warcry to see what comes up. I don't need the Bandage up right now. I guess it goes right back on top of my deck. Well, you know what? I'm going to do this, because I have exactly 3 energy. So I'm going to Cleave. The only question would have been if I'd drawn a Defend, what we would have done. I will hit you and kill you, because why not? And that gives me +1 energy. Lovely. So I will go ahead and Bouncing Flask you, and we'll bandage up. Okay. So we'll take 20 here, but we're not playing on Ascension mode, so we're going to get a full heal. Bump it, the bump it, the bump it, the bump bump. Heavy Blade. Take 69. Double Strike. You're not attacking, so strike, strike. And go. You're not vulnerable anymore, so probably not going to be able to just lethal you in one shot. That is a big, very big attack. Wow, my strikes do more damage than Whirlwind. So I'm dead. Forgot about Hyper Beam. We didn't have much defense. I gotta say, like... And again, everyone could have the same luck, although I guess if they chose a different path... My deck was too full of garbage! We got to remove 1 card throughout that entire run. And it was one of 2 curses we had in our hand, in our deck. Which I suppose I could have had 1 fewer card, 1 fewer curse if I had picked a different relic. I feel like I chose poorly somewhere along the way, but Unknown. Features not yet available. Mm-hmm. Can I do it again? You've already done. Okay, you can do it again, but you don't get to submit another score. Well, I'm very much apologizing for the fact that was not a successful run, but hey, I still had fun playing it. Thanks for watching, folks, and we'll see you next time.